Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? This is Easy Pictures to Draw, and I'm Enrique. Hello, welcome. This channel is entirely dedicated to cute stuff and caricatures. So, this is going to be a cute one. It is going to be a cute Leonardo from the Ninja Turtles. I'm going to try to do it in a different style, at least slightly different style each one. That's going to my plan. I hope it comes out different enough. So let's kind of start it. I'm going to be using this Sharpie marker and a few colored pencils. I'll go over what colored pencils I'm using as I bring them out. But you can kind of see through the paper. But yeah, I do that. I actually put a dirty piece of paper behind it because it sinks right through the paper. So I have to just put those behind there, or else I'm wasting more and more paper. So I use the same ones. Ready? So let's start this out. He's gonna have almost a pear-like head shape. I'll put his mask on, and I am pulling out the back part of his bandana. And essentially there's no rhyme or reason to that, I'm just throwing out those shapes. Eyeballs. His mouth, he means business. His arms, he's got these like teddy bear type arms. Front of his shell. His belt. Is right here is another part of his belt. And then his foot is going to be also pretty flat. And then the back portion of his shell, as you can see that, with these little lines. You're going to have his swords. I'm thinking of that as just essentially just rectangles. They're very simple if you just think of them as rectangles. Like I said, just keep in mind they're just rectangles, and it's a lot easier than you think it is. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to darken the contour. Actually, I'm going to put the bottom portion of the shell over here too. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to darken the contour and making it kind of contain all those shapes. And it's just a stylistic thing that I like doing a lot. You don't have to do this, it's just something I choose to do that I think makes the drawing, or the marker drawing, look better. And that is only my opinion. Kind of bent that a little bit. There you go. And this is actually probably the favorite part. Not the favorite part, but it's one of the best parts of the drawing, I think, for me, because I know all the hard parts done. And this is all like, it's almost like a victory lap. You're like, woo! All the pressure's off. And now let's go into the color. So I'm going to be using this right here, this yellow green for the green portion of him. I am going to be using a lot of my shoulder. I'm going to put a lot of my shoulder into this when I go into it. The reason I put a lot of my shoulder, it's kind of hit my wrist a little bit there, I gotta watch out. Try to have most of the pressure on the shoulder, because, and I've said this a few times on these videos, you can get carpal tunnel from doing this too hard on your wrist, on, you know, the metacarpals right here, right? So you have to be careful. You want to be in this for the long run. You know, I'm assuming you're probably going to be drawing on enough for a long time. So you want to preserve your, you know, body essentially when you do this. It's crazy to think that, right? I know if you're like an athlete, there's like that kind of whole thing. You got to preserve your body, but right here, you know, the only way we have to preserve is our hands, essentially, and our eyes. That's most of the green. That's pretty much all the green. I'm going to grab a brown right here. These are all rose art. And I'm going to color in his turtle shell. And should be the letter there, but I didn't put it in there. I'm like, I didn't really need it. Handle of his swords. And then the yellow here, it's the lemon yellow for the front part of his chest. I'm going to leave that open because I'm going to color his belt blue. I didn't even have his belt all the way across him, huh? That's funny. Again, trying to put most of the pressure on my shoulder. It's kind of hit my wrist, but not too much. And then the blue for his belt. And his eye band here. And then I'm going to put some lines through his swords. Looks like it's reflecting off something. And that's pretty much it. That would be a cute version of Leonardo from the Ninja Turtles. Thanks a lot, guys. If you enjoyed that, if you kind of followed along, please share this, or like the video, or please comment. Like give me some comments, give me some ideas. How'd you do? And I'm usually going to put a question of the day down below. So anyways, thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you later.
Wow.